was wondering if you could give a couple of tips on training, like running, getting faster. A lot of people emphasise volume in terms of and I know you don't really emphasise that. You got quite fast without doing much volume of training. I wonder if you could speak a bit about that.
How should you train? My training tips I've learned from Lance Armstrong and some Kenyan runners. And what they do, the model all professional athletes do, is drugs, drugs and more drugs. But we're not doing that. So how do they train? It's a lot of low intensity stuff to get your form good when you're running or you're spinning when you're cycling, and maybe a few minutes a week, 5 to 10 minutes a week where it's just all out, full gas. You know, I've trained with the Team Sky, went out with Richie Port and Philip Danyan this January. We went out riding and went out for a few days in a row, and then one day they did some intensity. But only 2 riders on the whole team did intensity, the rest just went cash. And they did like a 7-minute interval each, and they did 2 of them with like a half an hour recovery. But I know guys who aren't even that fit, and their coach gives them this like crazy workout, like 5 by 10 all out efforts. And I'm like, the pros don't even do that, you know? But often people get sold training programs that are way too intense, but people buy something and they want to get a workout for it, like that Insanity or P90X or Sean T25, whatever. But basically it's just guys on steroids. What's the Insanity? David Horton, is it? And they're basically just guys on gear, which is fine. You can take gear if you want, but it's a bit misleading if you're saying to your customers, this is how I got doing this program. You didn't. You're doing weights, you're doing steroids, which is fine, but be honest about it. But people want to buy something really intense. They want to do some crazy training and tell their friends at work, yeah, I did Insanity P90X last night, 2 hours. Oh, you're pretty hardcore. But it's just going to burn you out. So my secret to training is cycling's the best, because you can ride easy, you can ride to your cafe, you can ride to work, you can ride to the train station, get the train to work, whatever. Use your bicycle, just light, easy spinning, cruising around, go up a hill now and then, and do most of your training on the bicycle, light stuff, spinning around. Just use your bicycle as transport, and then your body gets fitter over time. That's what I did for years. I've never had a driver's license. So for people who don't have access to a bicycle because they might live in a city that's car friendly only, you know, do what you can do, but I'd say move to somewhere that's bicycle friendly, because the bicycle is like incredible. But then you might find once you become into cycling, you work out, hang on, this city isn't just car friendly, it's also bicycle city. I met some people the other day. I was eating dinner with some Spanish people I just met, meat eaters, you know, drunk. Come over here, boy, you're on a bike. And they started talking to me, so I sat down with the Spanish guys, and they're like, you ride a bike, man, you're the champion. I would never ride a bike in Chiang Mai. Crazy. Had drinking a beer, smoking a cigarette. Oh, it's so dangerous. I'm smiling, oh yeah, cool.
Same time.
But they don't have the cycling mentality, you know. But I'm taking people, like groups of 30 or 40 around the city, cutting down streets, just stopping the traffic, no worries. So they don't have a cycling mindset. Once you cultivate that cycling mindset, then you start to see things differently. Just like with fruit. Most people think fruit's a snack, but all of us know we can have a meal of fruit. You know, we can have fruit all day if we want. So it's the same thing with cycling. The bicycle is something you ride in the gym. You don't ride outside, or maybe you race on the weekend. You don't ride a bike to work. That's like you're a nuisance on the road. No. You're getting fit. So cycling is my tip. That's the best way to get fitter, is using a bicycle, because running is good, but it takes years and years and years. It's a no fucks given cat again. That time of day.
What happened to the tail?
Oh, the tails, they're always short in Asia, generally. That's the breed. They're short tail.
Oh.
So that'd be my tip, is just do easy training, and then maybe 5 to 10 minutes a week. If you feel like it, push it a bit. Do some weights or some faster cycling. But just most of your training, 95%, should be really casual where you can talk the whole time.